welcome, my cat. Welcome to High Vibrational Mastery, where we are raising the vibration of the planet one soul at a time. I haven't said that in a while. I've missed it. How are you? My name is cmeaganmichael. I am a seer, a seeker, a visionary, and a woman who's trying to get her desk in order with her cat on it. I am a seer, a seeker, a visionary, and a medium. Yes. And every Wednesday, I present to you live psychic readings. And on Trixie and Trixie, I always present to you Trixie. There she is, Trixie Boo. So please feel free to go ahead and share this out. I have things to share with you today. I'm saying I got some good stuff to share with you, so I'm looking forward to it. And let's go ahead and do the sharing thing. And gosh, if you donate now, let me know. And let me know in the comments if you donate. And let me know if you donated on PayPal or Cashapp, please. Okay. I am going to do that. Trixie, stop, babe. Ew. You ever accidentally type in the wrong thing on Google? I mean, YouTube, and then the next thing you know, you're looking at something that you don't like. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Hi, Kimmy. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you very much. Trixie, please, my love. Oh, you are so good, but stop doing that. All right. Oh, excellent. You shared into my group too. Our group, your group. You're the best. I appreciate you. Kimmy. An auspicious day. 2222 was an auspicious day in our time-space reality. Why? For many reasons. And I really want to share a couple of things. Now that you guys are sharing for me, I can just kind of just do my thing here. So firstly, in our group, hi Heather, hello. I'm so glad you are here too. In our group with our amazing admins, which happen to be, wait a minute, hang on a minute, Heather Graham, Kimmy Siegel, as well as Therese, and they're all fabulous. I'm so excited. I hope I have an amazing team now. We're going to be presenting to you a spoon bending party. Yeah, telekinesis or psychokinesis, often called PK parties. I did this one yesterday. Now this is a spoon that I found on my walkies. I was walking my dogs, and we call them our walkies. So we found it on our walkies as I'm listening to what's his name, Sean McNamara, talk about spoon bending on YouTube in my ear. And I looked down and there's a spoon. And so, but then I got so attached to it, I thought, well, maybe I don't want to bend this spoon. Because I bent one a few years ago. That was my first one. And then I didn't, I don't know. I didn't really want to bend all my spoons, and I wouldn't have my coffee. I don't know. Hi, Bonnie. Great to see you. So I kind of stopped doing it, but it wasn't like I liked it. I think it's extremely cool. Anyway, who cares why I didn't do it the whole time? But now I'm really excited about it again. That's all that matters. And I really want to share it with you guys. So, spoon bending party coming up. By the way, my actual birthday is March 29th. So that's coming up too. And I was thinking about maybe having a Zoom party. Yay! I like that. That's a nice sound. A Zoom party. But I'm talking about two things at the same time. So we're going to have the spoon bending party probably separately from my birthday party. Maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, that's coming up really soon. And I'm really excited about it because this is a cool thing. This is telekinesis. So you're moving stuff with your mind. And you want to know what it is. I'll tell you the secret. And by the way, it's the same thing. Let me show you something. I also made one of these. Some of you know some of you will know what this is. Okay. Where I have a fan on, so it might blow it all over the place. Yeah, the fans. But this is you've seen them used, right? They always have like a a glass, but usually it's a glass that you can see through in a better way, and that anyway. But basically, it's a glass with a candle. Like this is a tea light candle. I took the metal off, or an eraser. I've seen it done with an eraser, and this is a needle where you thread the needle. That kind of. Or you could use a pin too, I'm sure. And then just a little piece of foil, right? And then you set it up. And I'm not going to do. I'm actually going to set up on my desk. And if it wants to move while I'm doing this today, so the same thing that you do with the foil to get it to spin or move is the same thing they do with the spoon to get it to bend. Pretty much, you're connecting. You're not trying to will it. You're not saying bend, bend, bend. I need you to bend. You know what I mean? It isn't that. You're not mentally trying to make something happen. You're dropping into your heart center and you're connecting with it. It becomes an extension of you, and you love this. You love that foil, or I love the spoon, and this becomes just part of your energy, and your awareness is connecting you to the spoon, and your love is connecting you to the spoon. Or the cat in this space over here, with her little furry ears. Oh, you couldn't see her, but she's right there. So that's what it is. Because there's different ways to do it. To do the spoon bending. Move my fan. There's different ways to do the spoon bending, as Kimmy Siegel awesomely pointed out. One way was this girl was showing where you visualize. You close your eyes and you see which way spirit wants the spoon to bend. I tried that. It didn't work for me that time. For me, I'm really good with meditation because I sit for trance a few times a week. I meditate pretty much every day. Not recently. I didn't do it every day. I just want, you know me. I'm like, I always check myself. Am I being truthful here? I've been meditating pretty much every day for like 5 years now or something like that. But in the last month, it's been kind of like not every single day, which is weird for me. But I'm as psychic as ever. But I always know when I haven't meditated because I'm not as grounded. So I find myself like maybe I feel irritated or annoyed with something. I'm not like that when I meditate. Or maybe I'm whatever it is. Do you know what I'm and that's all right. That's all right. All of this is part of our hi Suzanne, great to see you. All of this is part of our earthly experience. Let me finish with the spoon. So you focus your love and you connect with the spoon. You just connect your awareness to the spoon. You become part of it. And then the way that Jack Hawk, I believe his name was, the guy that invented the PK parties, he would, this is what Sean McNamara was saying because I was following his video, or he does like, he brings them down into meditation. In the meantime, you're connecting your energy to the spoon, right? And then you're breathing, of course, and then when the person facilitating the class says bend, everybody yells bend. And then you try to bend your spoon, right? And at the time, like this one, it's not ready yet. So then you put it down. And then you forget about it for a little bit, And then a little while later, this one isn't ready yet. But a little while later, you'll pick it up and you'll try to bend it again. Now, if this one wanted to bend, it would just do it like shh. You know what I mean? It wouldn't, like when I bent this one. It's not a soft spoon. And honestly, if I'm preaching to the choir here. I always am, and I love that. And my role in this life was definitely not to connect with skeptics. It was to connect with people like myself. And I love that, and I appreciate that because it resonates with my personality. If somebody doesn't believe anything, I don't care. I'm not gonna have a, you know what I mean? But I attract, fortunately, soul family. Yay! So this is really cool too, and I really want to encourage everybody, if you're drawn, of course, to try this at home. I also had it set up today instead of the foil's supposed to be nicer than that. I keep moving it. Now, Sean McNamara was also saying he was in the movie Superhuman by Caroline Corey, all about this kind of stuff. And then he was also, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, because I'm holding it and there's air in the room. I that even though I know I moved it yesterday because I didn't have the glass over it and I couldn't assure myself that no wind touched it. And there was a video of a young girl. I mean, young, like a very young child. And I thought it was very cool that she was talking about telekinesis, but she was using so much wind. I'll show you how delicate this is. So, I mean, if someone's going like this, one moment. You know what I mean? Even from you can't, especially if it's just sitting there balanced and it picks up the wind so easily. So anyway, but that's all right. You know what? I have a feeling that little girl is definitely psychic, and I also think that she probably doesn't give a rat's patootie if people don't believe her or not. That's like, was she like 11 or something? Kimmy, you saw her. You're the one that sent me her video, right? So anyway, guys, let me know if you donated, and you'll be next. In the meantime, I'm gonna pull some cards and stuff. I'm really excited about the party. I really am. I'm also, while I'm looking for home, I'm looking for home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Well, that's cool. Thanks, PayPal. Good. Cash back. I like that. Okay. Taking out the cards. I know I didn't announce this live stream this week or anything like that. I'm going to set it up as a weekly broadcast and a weekly event so that everybody has it on their mind and stuff like that. But I wasn't really worried about it. I was working on. Bonnie says I started taking classes last week to become a certified spiritual life coach. That's awesome. I am really happy for you, my friend. I am truly happy for you. Who's your teacher? I'm so happy for you, Bonnie. Oops. I'm getting all my cards. Tell us all about it, my dear. Oops. Oh, also, I was talking to some of you know Diane Hoffma. She's in our group and she lives locally to me. And we were thinking about putting together a live PK party in person, like a spoon bending PK party in person. I think it was spoon bending. That's what we were talking about. Anyway, James Van. Ooh, nice. I did his in the very beginning of my journey. I did his intuition course. He's got some hefty price tags on his work. He is amazing. Yeah. That's not why he's amazing. He's just really an amazing medium. And he has some, I haven't looked at his courses in a while, but I did. I remember looking at them very carefully. I wanted to take them all, but Spirit taught me instead. But I think that's so freaking cool. I'm really happy. I was just watching him yesterday. I literally hadn't seen him in ages. Hang on. Let me find this for you because you might like it. I mean, maybe you've already seen it, but I have not seen James Van Praagh in ages. Now, he wasn't doing mediumship, but he was talking. It was I think you might even do it weekly. I'm not sure. Hang on. Where is it? I watch so much YouTube that if I watch one thing, it's down there, way down there. Okay. I don't know. Anyway, it's on James Van Praagh's YouTube channel. That's where it is. So if you're interested in that. Hey, Francisco, how are you? I'm so glad to see you. Sending love to you too, my dear. And Allison, hey, beautiful. Hi. So I did not know that my hair was this short until today. PayPal link. Yes. Thank you. I really didn't know because we had, we did the thing. Hello, Megan. I'm not doing free readings right now, dear. I am doing readings by donation, but if you stick around, you never know. I might pull a card. Just getting set up right now. If you want to do a paid reading, then the links are in the comments. No, they will be in a minute, though. Actually, all right. Let me get this all set up. Sorry, guys. One moment. You don't have my full attention at this moment. I've got to do this first. Okay. I always want to give you my full attention if I'm talking to you, and right now I wasn't. So, all right, hang on. I might do it. I might, Megan. I'm not that busy right now. So stick around, girl. All right. Um, let's see. Okay. Suggested donation is $25. Um, moment. Donate now using PayPal. Oops, that's supposed to be a decimal point. I meant to add Cashapp to that. Or Cashapp. Darn it, I did it again. Hmm. That's not in the right place. One moment. Thank you. No, probably not. I'm just copying and pasting from my PayPal.me. And then Cash App. All right. And then I'm going to pin it. Hi, Michelle Ann. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And thank you again, Kimmy. And thank you, Allison. So, yeah, guys, my hair is like short. I was like, what the heck happened? But it's cool and it grows. So I was looking, at first when I saw it this afternoon, because I washed it this morning and because I don't like to blow dry it at home. I let her do that at the salon because it was fun. But anyway, so I came home and I'm like, she goes, I love it. Super sassy. Well, you know what? That's what I feel. Because it is. It's like all bouncy and, and I do like the way my face looks with it. I do. And, it's different. It's definitely different. And so it's been a long time. Yeah, but there it is. And the fact that I had her put shades on it. It's called shades, and it's color. It's semi-permanent color, with which I hadn't done that in forever, about 6 years or 7 years. Because I'd be putting flowers and beautiful butterfly clips in there. So much fun. That's a cool idea too. I don't know. I was using like headbands and tie it up in a ponytail or whatever, and now it's like real short. I can still think I can get most of it in a ponytail because my hair is so straight and flat. Now, oh, your hair is beautiful, girl. Remember, you're the ginger shaman. But this is cool though. This is the first time I haven't had my wisdom highlights in a while. Well, they're there. They're just covered up. And I'm happy with it. Because I realized the reason, maybe I don't know if I want to put these on because it's all right. It kind of works like a headband. Then it covers up my ears. Anyway, Heather says it still looks good. Curly hair goes shorter after it curls back out after straight. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I told her an inch. She goes, how much do you want? I said, not a lot off this time, just like an inch, Hello. But she does amazing work. She's definitely a perfectionist. I'll bet if we measured like every hair, it would be just perfect. And it's cute. It's cute. I'm just getting used to it. I'm just literally getting used to it now. And Allison says, looks like a red hue too. Pretty color. Thank you. It's like a purplish red. Yeah, like an eggplant type of color. I said to her red or purple for the because I didn't want to do anything where I'd have to use like lighten it or nothing like that. This is basically for me just It'll wash out eventually. And Heather says, my hair is naturally straight, but it takes well to a curling iron. That is such a blessing. I used to do hair. Oh, your comment came in at 717. Totally resonant number. Hello, Dad. Dad is here. Yeah, no, that's really important. I know, because a lot of women with straight hair are like, oh, I can't do anything with it. You know, no, it's interesting because you'll hear people say sometimes, well, people always want what they don't have. And I used to agree with that back in the day because it can be true in the 3D world. It's when we choose to appreciate what we do have and the way we have it all together that we can really grow and expand. I mean, when I was growing up and I lived in a neighborhood with all these beautiful, I just thought them German people were just so beautiful. They were like blonde with long straight hair, and they weren't all German, but like Germans and Italians in the neighborhood when I was really little, and they all had straight hair. I was the only kid with short curly hair. My mom did that, but she did the curly. She did the short part. She didn't. Well, they both the curly part I was born with. But anyway, I remember like growing up, and then I was watching TV. I was born in '65, and everything on TV is the long flaxen waxen hair of the 60s, parted in the middle, straight down, headbands and stuff. So I grew up at a time when having hair like mine was not, you try to change it. People tried to change it. And I watched my mom straighten her hair for years. And so I started straightening mine. I've told you all this boring stuff already. But anyway, so what I'm talking about is appreciation of yourself, appreciation of you, of your hair. And even though my hair is shorter than I wanted, but I am looking for what I like about it. And I really like the way it looks around my face, actually. I guess so more youthful look. And it is sassy. And I like sassy. And I am sassy. So I'm just saying, like, yeah, and it bounces and stuff again. Yeah. And I don't miss the gray. I call them wisdom highlights. And I like my wisdom highlights, but I really like this too. Yeah. Yeah. Like it. Like it. Happy. Different. Good. But I was happy before too. And this says depends on my mood. Sometimes I like keeping it straight. Other times I curl it. See, options are awesome. Options are awesome. I love like when she blew out my hair the other day. That was so much fun. I hadn't done that in a long time, and it doesn't last as long. I mean, because I live in Florida, there's like some humidity outside. It's beautiful. It's warm and like a big blanket cuddling you. But as soon as I sweat a little, the curls go whoop. Hi, Nancy. She goes, hair is sassy and gorgeous. You're a doll. Thank you very much, dear. Thank you. So, but I'm excited about it. The more I look at it now, and now that I put a little bit of makeup on, whatever, not that makeup makes a difference, but sometimes it does if you're looking for a look. And I put some earrings on. I'm like, okay, it looks good. I like it. I knew I would. I was just so shocked when I first saw it. I'm thinking to myself, I told her an inch. But I don't sweat stuff like that anymore. And honestly, she had a magazine on her desk with a young woman with hair like I had, very similar to this, actually. Very similar to this. And I said to her, except it was all, she didn't have it like parted. It was just all, and then she had like bangs. Different face, different facial shape. Adorable. But exactly what, anyway. And that was right on the, right when you're sitting in the stylist's chair right in front of me, right under the mirror, the table. That's called a table. Hello. And I'm looking at this picture and I'm like, wow, that's really pretty. That's how I used to have my hair when I was like 18, but it's not what I'm looking for today. Interestingly, it's kind of like exactly what I got. I just don't style it that way, but it really is. I think we were both focusing on that same picture. That's cool though. Cool. I'm excited. All right. All right. Yeah, I feel good. Change is good. Sometimes it doesn't. This feels good. Sometimes it doesn't feel good, and that's all right too. But change is how we grow and thrive. Hi, Bernice. Welcome. All right. So again, to suggest a donation for readings tonight is $25. The link for PayPal and Cash App is in the comments. It is also in the description. So if you would like your own reading tonight live, then please use the link and then let me know that you've donated, and then you will be next. I'm just checking. Thank you for sharing, Heather. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, you guys are also awesome. Let me go back here. Hi, Libra81 on YouTube. Hello, welcome. Welcome from YouTube. Yay. We've got Facebook, we've got YouTube. You guys are awesome. Let me take another sip of my. So I bought this organic coffee. It's made by Paul Newman. Well, I don't think he personally makes any of the products, but I'm just saying it's Paul Newman brand. It's organic. That's the reason I bought it. It's very strong. I wasn't expecting that. I don't like strong coffee. I like wussy coffee, But anyway, so what I did was I took half of it and then filled the rest with boiling water. And so this is the second half. It's a little bit cold, but it's good though. Mm-hmm. Good stuff. Oh, I wanted to show you the other idea. No, I haven't. I'm gonna have to. I'm sorry. I'm going back like 20 minutes. But here, remember I was showing you this, right? The fan is on, so it might blow it again. Okay, so remember I was showing you the pin with the candle with the foil for telekinesis. Well, I also set it up today where I was going to use this because it has a perfectly flat bottom. Kimmy says the stronger the better for me. Well, yeah, we have very different nervous systems, you and I. I know you like your strong 2 full cups of coffee, and I'm like, this is my cup, and if it's this strong, I drink half of it, But I literally had to totally dilute it today. Yeah. Otherwise, I feel it, and it doesn't feel good. I can understand that it would make somebody else feel good, but for me, it's just, I don't know. It could be the fact that I'm an Aries to begin with, or that stimulants always kind of like, I don't know, so I can't do a lot of it. I kind of don't really wish. You know what? I don't wish that. I almost said I wish it did have that effect on me because it seems to make people feel so good, but I do feel good. So why do I wish something outside of myself could do that for me? All right. So anyway, I was using this point. Now I haven't, the fan again is blowing on me. Now I haven't actually done it yet, but I have a feeling that my crystal friend here is going to assist me in spinning this foil around. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to drop you. Let me put I'm putting the glass back. If you do have cats and dogs in your house and you're going to do this thing with a pin, make sure you cover it. I'm just saying, because I am definitely covering it. I do not want, actually, I'm going to put it away. That's even better. In a secure place where nobody can accidentally bump into it, because they're perfect. Now, this is definitely not the perfect glass for it, because you want to be able to get both your hands on the glass without having to like cup it or whatever. You don't even need your hands on the glass. You can literally, do telekinesis from 10,000 miles away. There's no exaggeration there. If you watch the movie Superhuman by Caroline Corey, you'll see all the ways she does it. She does it like she's in California. The scientist is in Oregon, and the spinning thing like this is in a vacuum, a sealed vacuum, and it's connected to like a camera and whatever. And she did it from her home in California. The guy was like, that was amazing, So it's science, my dears. It is science. All right. Is there a free question list? There is a free question. Okay, so I am gonna do free questions. If you have a spiritual question, yes. You know what? Whatever the question is, go ahead. There's 4 of us here. Bring it on, guys. Whatever you want to know. I did not advertise. Spirit knows who's here, and let's just have some fun. Yeah, whatever you want to ask, just go ahead and ask me now. And if you do want a full reading, then you can use the PayPal link. But yeah, go ahead and ask me a question. Ask me anything. Woo. You're not really asking. Well, I mean, you could be asking me for a question for the psychic, or you could be asking spirit. So I'm going to quiet my mind for a moment. Oh, and you guys can join me to do that and do that with me if you would like. I can actually do that. Trixie style. How about? This is Melan and Ali Perez, Cradle of the Sacred. Hey, Heather, you attended the trance healing circle today. I was so happy to see you there. I'm glad Spirit pulled me out of trance to open my eyes and see you there, and then I was able to admit you. It's cool. Spirit's right here, right now. Thank you for this. And I'm so glad you like it. That her name is Melan, MEI-LAN. She's on YouTube. I highly recommend her music. Yeah, and for me, because my awesome soul sister, trans medium Debbie Charlton, yeah, and she uses Melan's music all the time for trance mediumship, and so I'm familiar with Melan. In fact, I interviewed her when she only had like 10,000 subscribers. I did like 3 years ago. I interviewed Melan. I surely did, and now she's got hundreds of thousands, and she's very popular. But I knew what I knew. I always know. I know what I know. What I know, and as soon as I heard her, I'm like, oh, she's gonna be huge. Oh my God, she's gonna be huge. And she was. Heather said I subscribed to the YouTube channel. Thank you. Woohoo! I have two, by the way. I have you might mean Melan's, but if you mean mine, I have my personal channel and the High Vibrational Mastery channel, which I'm looking forward to creating more content. Okay, hang on for that as well as a group. But let me see what. So Libra81 says, "Can you post her name? I'm gonna listen to it while I relax tonight." I can. Yes, indeed. Well, let me know if you can. Yeah, that's her. That's her name, Melan. She has a beautiful YouTube channel. Trixie, honey. Oh, my kitty cat is so divine. But you're really sitting on all my cards. Ah! Don't knock all the cards off the deck. You know she does this. And Megan was with me to sitting on the chair waiting to go live with you guys. Megan, you want to? No. Megan, you want to come? No, she's not interested now. Well, what happened was I wasn't ready to go live yet, so I was still setting up. Anyway, I'm about to write it down now. Good, 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 good. Yours and hers. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, no, I love her channel too. I do. I think she's wonderful. And she's a beautiful soul too. She really is. Yeah, she was lovely to interview and just really sincere and authentic and heart centered, and her music is from her soul. It's still really soul music. I'm going to put my bent spoon, but keep an eye out, guys, because we're going to be announcing it when our class is soon. Yep. Just checking to see. I didn't specifically focus on it, but I'm just saying maybe if it feels like it. But I'm telling you, when they're ready to bend, they just no strength required. It just goes. And I haven't twisted one yet, but this one's a little tiny bit twisted. Not a lot though. Hang on, let me show you that way. You can hardly see, but I'm interested in like doing an actual twist. That's really cool too. What's the name of this one song? It's called Cradle of the Sacred. Cradle of the Sacred. Yeah, that's my favorite piece to go down like into trance fast or meditation. Yeah. Good. I'm glad you like her. Yeah, her music is very special. I agree. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is Spirit says the collective. I feel their energy. Well, I think that's probably no surprise to you, but so strongly. I love Spirit. Okay, wait a minute. So it's coming in inverted, and it's called First Light. Beginning a new cycle. How do you like that? They're showing me Christy. Oh, I'm Libra too. Oh, okay. Hi, Christy. Well, good to know your name. And thank you for subscribing to my channel. Please feel to subscribe and like on my YouTube channel. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yay. So yeah, First Light, guys. First Light. Beginning a new cycle. Yesterday, 02/22/2022. Truly, Spirit called it tonight an auspicious time in our time space reality, an auspicious occasion in our time space reality. What, you don't like when I lay on you, Trixie? Seriously? You're the cat and I'm the human here. What the hell does that mean? You have as much right to be here as I do, but I'm in the middle of something, and I'd really appreciate it if you just stop pushing my stuff around. Thank you, dear. You're laying on that one deck, aren't you? You're laying on a whole. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that deck. Oh, it's over here. Sorry. I thought she was covering the whole deck with her body. I'm like, and I'm swishing her to and fro. She's fine. She's my girl. See, cat tail attached to the whole cat. Subbed and liked. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And also, guys, if you're just tuning in now with the replay, welcome, welcome, welcome. Excellent. All right. This is a new time. This is a new time in our Earth's paradigm. Spirit says the concurrent energies are running strong. They're saying allowing everything to be what it is and be free. I'm hearing the chains, free of the chains that bound you into the 3D reality. People are unburdening themselves now with the feeling of, I need to make money. I can't give anything away. I have to sell, sell, sell. And I'm not saying that everybody should do everything for free. I'm not suggesting anything. What I'm doing is sharing with you the message that I've been getting, which is that we're moving into a new paradigm where cash is not going to be prevalent. It's not going to be the norm anymore. This is what I'm seeing as a visionary. So I don't think this is today or tomorrow, but we're moving in this direction. It's happening. It's happening. And so as our hearts are opening as well, there are other ways to exchange energy and to realize that we are indeed in abundance. As a human, I'm processing this myself, And Libras has posted my question all the way up. The music got to me. I'll find the question. Don't worry. Or you can ask it again. We'll get there. Hi, Julie Kiss. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Heather says, yes, I felt we're moving in that way. Yes, we are. Yeah, we are moving in that way. Yep. So you're feeling it too. And then I was really surprised and happy to listen to Trixie. Stop. You gotta come on. To listen to David Strickle, who channels the stream of David. And I've interviewed him a few times, both he and the stream. And the stream is amazing. It's source energy. And he's a brilliant channeler. So he really channels so cleanly. It's just fabulous. And I love talking to the stream. And but he had a boot camp that I remember inquiring about, and other people inquired about it. And it was $10,000. That was the price. And to me, that was just such a big number. It's not to everybody, but to me, it sounded like, wow, that's a lot of money. Yeah, people were buying it. And there was a part of me that wanted to produce something and create something that I felt comfortable charging $10,000 for, but I don't. And it's not that I feel like my content is just as valuable, but I don't feel drawn to charge that much money for something. I don't, because I feel like it limits the amount of people that can access it. And that's what, you know what I mean? Spirit's telling me right now, it's not the amount of money. For me, that just felt like a big amount. To some people, that's peanuts. Okay. Although my squirrel friends outside would rather have the peanuts and the money. Heather said, yeah, wow, that would be big for me too. Yeah, I mean, it's, but he talked about it today. Well, wasn't today. I watched it today. He guess maybe he posted it yesterday or something, that he changed it, that has no regrets about charging that amount of money, but he's changed it to, nobody's going to be turned away if they can't pay, and they're changing the whole way that they do things, the whole structure of the business, his business. And so that really that struck me as profoundly. It was today. Oh, okay. Thank you, Kimmy. Then I didn't see it live. I saw the replay. Um, so, but it was really powerful, really powerful because I've been drawn recently to create like um in different different case. I mean, I still charge what I charge for my private readings, but I've also done I run specials sometimes, and I'll give like three prices. And he was talking about that too, like or different tiers. Oh, I guess that's slightly different. But I am also feeling drawn to make make most of what I do like funded by Patreon and funded by donations so that I can do more and charge less to individuals. So there's, because if everybody, I'm not expecting everybody or anybody, I'm not expecting anything. But if people are drawn to my work and they like my work and they feel drawn to donate, like on a monthly basis or whenever they feel like contributing, I do feel Spirit saying we're moving you in that direction. So I'm excited about that. Because honestly, I mean, hi, Richard King. Great to see you. I feel like this is a now. See, when you're on the leading edge and Spirit is calling you when you've agreed to it, and then Spirit calls you to step into your power, and it doesn't align with anything that's actually going on in the world. Like, what do you mean? How do you live without money? You know what I mean? And so, that's not exactly what they're asking of me either. They're just like kind of like David was talking about today, making his content more accessible. Although his that's different because the majority of my content is accessible. It's my private time when we're one on one that I charge for. So, and anyway, but I do feel like I don't know. I can't speak. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going with this, but I'm just sharing, honestly, just sharing the information because I feel like I want to tell you what's going on in the world. I don't have to process my own life right here while we're live. Or my own business, but I can definitely tell you we're moving in that direction. And the most important thing to remember is that we live in abundance. And that abundance isn't just money or jewels or whatever. It's abundance is abundance of health, abundance of friends, abundance of, and the more that and this is all about 2022, it's all about collaboration and co-creation. And the more we co-create with each other and the more we work together, the more we can accomplish together and for others and for ourselves, of course, and then for others. And it's all about they're also showing me that, well, when you know people and then you work together, well, maybe you create a graphic for them and they create some text for you, or you invite them on a live stream and they do this for, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, I'm clearly using my own life as an example here, but there's going to be they're saying infinite ways to collaborate in person and virtually in order to work together and to coexist in our now reality, which is really pretty exciting. All right. Thank you for moving, Trixie. I really appreciate that. I adore my cat. I do. And I like it better when she's sitting over there while I'm live. All right. So let me see what your question is, Christy. Okay. Or Toya. Oh, I'm Toya. Okay. All right. Alrighty. So, okay. Thank you. I'm Toya. I want to know somebody to be getting readings done on me, male or female, and why are they? Oh, you're asking if somebody else is doing readings on you. Okay, I can let me an authentic psychic won't be tuning in to do readings on somebody else. Now, granted, maybe I'm projecting my own point of view here because I have a strong sense of what I believe is right and wrong. Um, I personally would never read, like if you said, what's my read for my boyfriend Tom or whatever, I wouldn't do that. Unless Tom was sitting next to you and he wanted the reading. You know what I mean? I don't read for, so I would be, so I feel like Give me a second. And welcome, Amber. I am doing readings for donation today, guys. And an occasional free one when I'm drawn, and like I'm drawn right now. So let me see what Spirit wants to tell you, Toya. Spirit saying the word concern, that you have concerns about what other people are doing regarding you. And you can't control what other people think about you or do. They're going, they're pulling, they're pulling your energy back. They're inviting you to suck back your own energy, pull back your own cords, cleansed and cleared out. You're going to ask Archangel Michael to do that, or just your own team, just cleansed and cleared. Maybe use some selenite and just suck back your own energy and release, send back to everybody else their own energy with love. With love and light, just cleansed and cleared, send back their energy, because it isn't about what you can't do anything about what other people think about you. You can't control the narrative. You can control your own narrative, but you can't control others. So let's say some person is getting a reading and asking about you from a psychic that obviously wouldn't be me. Is it possible? Anything is possible. Maybe they're doing it themselves. I mean, but the thing is, though, that, hang on, how do you want to say it, Spirit? They said, focus on yourself. Focus on, they're saying, be me-centric. Me-centric, they're calling it. Be me-centric. Focus on yourself and your own alignment with your own inner being. And they said, stop worrying about what other people may or may not be doing. It doesn't serve you. It's really, they're using the word deleting. So this must resonate with you. They're saying that it's deleting your power, which I would have put it differently, but spirits use the word deleting your power because it must be into tech. So that's why. So it's like draining your power because you're focusing, you're externalizing your power. Like, oh, maybe that person is thinking that, and maybe this person is doing that, and or maybe it's a good thing. Maybe you want them to be thinking about you. But in order to create your own reality, you need to be me-centric and focused on your own alignment and your own self-love, and not worry about what other people are doing. You have no control over that, and focusing on what you think others are doing can just, that's the energy gets all scattered all over the place, Yeah, just ground, center, call back your energy, send them back theirs with love and light, cleansed and cleared. I said, and be done. Be done. So thank you for your question. It was a great one. And thank you, Spirit, for always an interesting answer. Hi, Roy Bayless. I'm so great to see you. Thank you very much, my dear. I will put you down on the list. One moment. All right, Trixie, you can keep the. She's like, I was trying to move Trixie off my notebook, and she looked at me like, "Are you kidding?" I said, "Never mind. You can just keep the notebook. I have another." Oh, do. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. All right, Roy, you are next, my dear. You are next. Hello. And then Toya saying, "I'm not feeling low. I just wanted to know." Hey, that's a great rhyme. I like that. Are you asking me if that's a yes? No, it wasn't a yes or a no. It was my information comes from broader perspective. So it's very unusual if spirit were to answer you in a very linear way. They don't talk like that through me, So I appreciate the question, and I hope the answer served you in some way. And if not, that's okay, But you're a beautiful soul, my dear. All right, Roy, you are next. You have to remember, guys, what with spirit, they see from broader perspective. So, see, I've never played that game. They're giving me an example of a Sims game, but I've never played the Sims game. I look at it like this will resonate with two people. You know the Peter Pan ride in Disney World where you're up in the air and you see all these cars driving by below in these big cities, and you're up in the air looking down. Well, you're not really up in the air. Well, you're slightly up in the air, but they have marbles instead of cars, and they're. This is how it used to be. I haven't been there in 20 years, but I'm sure it's still pretty much close to that. And so your perception is that of broader perspective when you're in this flying thing in the Peter Pan ride. You're looking down and you can see like the whole city with the cars and all the buildings because you're up here. Now, if you were down there in the middle of it, you would only see like what's in front of you, or you'd be able to look up and see a limited perspective, right? From the city. Or forget the Peter Pan ride. Let's say you're in a city and you're in a tall building. You're at the top of the Empire State Building. You look down and you look out and you can see far and wide. This is a version of broader perspective. Whereas if you're standing on the ground, now anybody that's been to a city like New York knows what I'm talking about. You can't see the top of the building standing below it. That's deep, spirit. You honestly cannot stand at the foot of the Empire State Building and look up and see the top. You have to stand several blocks away to see the top. And so this is a perfect example, spirit, of being when you're observation. Hi, John. Yeah, absolutely. When you're observing, like right there in the they're saying in the muck and mire and the viscous quagmire of stuff in your now in your presence. If you're just looking at the four walls and the space that you're in like that, or are you looking like you're hovering from the ceiling? Just for another example, they give me a lot of examples, a lot of analogies today. So you're hovering from the ceiling and now you can see your whole room from a broader perspective, right? Or now maybe you're hovering outside the house. Let's say you're astrally traveling and you're outside of your house and you're looking down, and now you see the house and all the surrounding houses, and you can look inside and you see the people in your house and the furniture and broader perspective. Now keep panning out and out and out, as far as your consciousness will, or your mind will allow you to connect to that consciousness. And then you get the broader perspective. You get the source energy and how they see things. And they don't see things the way that in a linear fashion, in a human fashion like that. So that was cool, spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Heather says good analogies. Thank you. That's complimenting of spirit because this whole thing has been all on them, and I love it. I say that's why I love great questions, because they inspire great answers that I didn't know, but now I do. All right, I don't know how to do that. How do you do that like that? And Ashley is saying wanted to connect with my father. I don't specifically do evidential mediumship in that way, but I know some great mediums who do. And if you guys know any evidential mediums that are really awesome, like Susan Morris, just drop their names in the comments. I will bring through a loved one if they come through during a reading, but it isn't what I specifically am drawn to do. I really do connect with broader perspective to do readings and stuff like that. So, but I can tell you this. I can tell you that your father loves you, Ashley. And that he's well. He's safe and he's well. What else? Saying he's with you early in the day. It's funny, I say I don't do these things, but then I do them. But I don't offer them. But being you asked, yeah, he's saying I'm with you early in the day. So I'm seeing like morning time and sunshine and like a porch. Almost looks like a porch, and it's a warm climate. At least it is when I'm looking at it. Very sunny outside. Like a wraparound porch. Was your dad from the South? Like Louisiana or something like that? Would he had a house like that? Almost like a cabin. It's lovely, just the way it's styled. Anyway, you let me know if any of that resonates with you. And that was for Ashley. Okay. Now, John says, angles are better than distances. Angles are better than distances. Can you rephrase? Can you put that in a different way? I want to understand it, and I don't quite get that yet. And hello, Linda Parks. Is there a message from my departed male friend? I promise I will let you know if something comes through. It's interesting. I feel like a lot of people. I totally understand why. I get the why. You know what? That's what I'm drawn to do. A collab with a mental medium. That's what I need to set up. Now I know I am. Okay. John said, I'll explain it to you. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you want to explain it now or you want to explain it later when I'm done? Because I'm going to read for Roy right now. Where is Roy? Roy Bayless, where are you? There you are. Okay. So I'll read your answer later, John, but I'm going to read for Roy right now. Cool. Okay. They said wand. By the way, did you guys see the spoon? I know I showed it to you guys already, but I'm showing you again. This is my latest. We're going to do this together really soon. Yes, we are. Okay, I'm actually going to read. I'm going to read John's answer right now first because it's coming in and the energy is there. So instead of bucking the current, I'm going to read the answers. Okay, so John says, getting a good angle gives you a better perspective than being close to it in distance. Ah, yeah, I see exactly what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. When you're really up close to something, you lose your perspective. Right? That's what you're saying. Right? Perspective angles. When you're up too close to something, you lose your perspective. But when you pan out, when you zoom out, you can see the bigger picture. And you guys can do this yourself. Well, again, I'm preaching to the choir here. You're all mediums and psychics anyway. And if you don't know that you are, I'm telling you, you are. But I also really want to invite you to do this. If you want to know, like, what source or the angels or whatever, what broader perspective it thinks about how they don't think they think how they perceive a situation or what advice they would give you. Let go of your own thoughts about what you think they would think, and then just ask the question, and then just it'll come in when it comes in. And if you're used to doing that, it'll come in quickly. If you're used to quieting your mind, and if not, it may come in later in the day when you're driving or showering or walking your dog, or when you're not really focusing on wanting to know the answer. But it will come. They will tell you, and then you'll be like, oh, I never thought of it that way. And that's because you didn't think of it at all. They dropped it into your awareness. So John says, learn that as a baseball umpire. I understand. And Richard King says, very well said. John says, you teach from the higher perspective. Thank you. I do. I do indeed, John. Thank you. And so do you. So do you. I know, like, some people will come for a reading and see, I don't generally, well, I attract exactly what I'm a vibrational match to. But most of my clients, all my private clients know that it's they just know the way I read. I've been reading. I read live. What am I trying to say, Spirit? Do I have a point here, or is it lame and I should just drop the whole thought? They said pointless. Pointless. Okay. Okay. That had no meaning, so I'm not going to say whatever it was. I don't even know what it was. That's so funny. All right. So, oh, John says, P.S. I dig the hairdo. See, really cool. Thank you so much, John. I appreciate that. I was just saying earlier, I was a little shocked to see how short it is. I didn't expect that, but because I said take off an inch, like 4, but I like it. It's sassy. It's a sassy do. Cool. So I like it. I'm happy. And thank you very much for saying that. I appreciate that. Roy Bayless. First card I'm getting for you, my dear. One moment. Is, let me just see. Okay. Is traveling lightly. So simplify your life. What does that sign say? Can we read that? Can I read that? Oh, I can't read it like that. Maybe we can't. I want to know what that sign says. I don't think the artist actually put anything there. What is it, Spirit? they're showing me the sign, and they're saying that it says this way is the easy path. The easy path is this way. Easy path. Trixie, my dear, you're back. Okay, that's cool. Then you can sit right there on my crystal and well, on the crystal is fine. Don't. Okay. Okay, one moment. Now, Roy, do you have a question today, by the way? I should ask you that. Do you have a question that you want to know about something, or are you just looking for a general reading, my dear? Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to keep reading. So I got two more cards for you. Looking for a general reading. Excellent. Okay. You have rainbow blessings. As blessings are showering your life, and mystic healer. Healing energy flows through you. Now they came in inverted, and I'm asking Spirit, is that relevant to the message? Okay, they said it is. If you think it is, so let me share what I'm feeling here. That if you're not feeling and experiencing the blessings that are showering your life, then you're standing in your own way, which would explain the inversion of the card. Then you're in your own way. Okay, that's what it is. So they're telling you to simplify your life. So there's some overcomplicatedness, is that a word there, right? And that all these blessings, they're showing me like a cloud of blessings, like hanging over you, waiting to just like, whoosh, like unload and just open up, and like all these, like, it's so cool. They're showing me this vision. That's a strange, interesting vision. All right, so it's a vision of like this, like a treasure, right? And it's all like candlestick, like you see in like a movie or something, like candlesticks and diamonds and jewels and all this, like back in the day, like I don't know, anyway. And all of a sudden, this cloud opens up, and it would be like somebody emptied out all the loot, and all it comes, all these jewels and gold and candlesticks are coming up, and there just falls right out on the floor, and you're like, oh wow, this is nice. And that's really a very they're saying it's a very powerful time in your life right now. And then the other card, which also came out inverted, was the healing energy flows through you. So they're asking, they're going to ask you now, do you know you are a healer? And I pulled this card, which says no. Roy says, a blessing pinata. That's it. It's but you don't even have to hit it. It just goes poof. Oh, that's the best. Wow. That is so great. A blessing pinata. Do I love that? And that's exactly what it is. Yep. A blessing pinata opens up. And so it's interesting because they literally showed me the answer as I asked you the question. You are a healer. They're actually letting you know. Is there another reason for this card, Spirit? Okay, if there's something else, and Roy is saying, I've been told that before, but I'm not convinced yet, which is why this came up inverted. That's what they're saying. You're holding it at bay. That's one of the reasons you're so sensitive and you don't like to be in the thick of things, in the middle of lots of people and crowds, and you know what I mean. You remind me of myself in that way. You know what I'm saying? You really, I know you like to be alone more and in your own energy and in your own kind of a bubble, in a way that you create for yourself, your own space, your own sacred space. And But the reason, and that's totally cool. Nothing wrong with that. It's all good. But the reason is because you're so sensitive, that you feel other people's pain and suffering and sorrow and happiness and everything. Feel everything. Where he says, I run in the opposite direction of crowds. I know. I feel it in your energy. You're like, I am a loner. I don't do this. I don't do the crowds. Yeah, this is a very but that's the reason. The reason is because you're so sensitive and you're so empathic or and empathetic, but empathic, you know what we mean here. Because you're tuning in. You're tuning in. All you have to do is like look at, or just you don't even have to look at them. Where he says, I don't do people. You're sensitive, and you're definitely a healer, which is why you're so sensitive and aware of other people's feelings and such, which is why you don't want to be right up in there. You don't want them up in your face. And Roy says, I'd be very grateful to heal animals, though. That is an inspired idea. If you are drawn to heal animals, you can certainly heal animals. Which cards do you want me to use, Spirit? Okay, they brought me back to these. I would love. I'm saying I would love that. Literally, the human me is like, I would love that because for me, everything is all about the animals. Like, oh, heal them, yes. But I love that. But if you're drawn to do that, that's a gift. That's a gift to the world. The next card's coming up for you is also inverted Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? So it's interesting because your reading today is a lot about. They're showing you how to let in all these things that you want to let in, how to let in your abundance, how to, access that you are a healer, how to access that. And if you and tune into it, if you're drawn to do that, right? Oh, John is saying to Roy, do it, brother. That is a gift. Isn't it though? Isn't it? I'm telling you. And how can you mother yourself? So I feel like you haven't been taking care of yourself well enough. Can you elaborate on that, Spirit? Yes, I feel like you take care of your wife very well, right? And you're very concerned about her well-being and safety and all that. But I feel like you're in some ways, you're meeting your own needs, and I feel like you have everything you need. Materially, I feel like you've got what you need. You take care of yourself in that way. But when it comes to your me time, where it's just Roy focusing on self-love and self-care and just, being present with yourself, maybe quieting your mind or reading a book, even something like that. Ah, I love that. Roy says, yes, I do try to take care of my wife. And yes, I have much to be thankful for. Yeah, your life is beautiful. I feel it. And that there's only a few things that are in your way from it being even better, unfolding even more. And those few things are within you. All the things that we've talked about. Yeah. One more card, Spirit. They said definitely. Which deck? Okay. It's the Divine Dog Wisdom cards. Richard King says, Roy sounds like a great guy. Bravo. A gentleman indeed. Okay. I'm excited that you want to heal animals. That's really cool. You may surprise yourself and want to heal more than animals. I also see Mother Earth. They also just said facilitating closed groups, where you would be the facilitator of a group of a closed group. Obviously, that's what they're saying. So you would be in control of those that are in it. No, let me rephrase that completely. You're not in control of them. You control who's part of the group. That's what I'm saying. I know Spirit didn't mean it that way. I just said it wrong. Yeah, you're not in control of the people. You're in control of who is part of your group. And so what I'm seeing is you being with some people online and in a leadership position. That sounds better. In the group, and they're talking about group healing facilitator. You're facilitating the group in group healing. They're showing me animals. They're showing me farm animals, horses, cows, sheep. But they're also showing me Mother Earth. They're showing me the Earth herself. They're showing me the ocean, the trees. I'm the lungs of the planet, the Amazon. I see you doing that too. Yeah. And Roy says, I have been an instructor before, so I can do that type of thing if I must. This is what Spirit's showing me, that you are facilitating, a group, and you're very natural at it. And clearly you've done it before, which I feel like that was part of the preview, like leading up to what you're moving toward now. Thank you, Sandy, because you're rocking the hairdo. Woohoo! Thank you. And the last two cards I've got for you, Lori. Now, this is no surprise. Solitude times you restore. And I do feel like you take time for yourself, but again, they're specifically talking about quieting your mind. About quieting your mind, and just I feel like even when you're alone and you're in solitude physically, you're still thinking about how can I, take care of my wife and my family, and in that way. And I feel like that's what they're talking about, to giving you some more me time, to give thoughts of you more. What is that? Can you say that? Phrase that differently, Spirit, or phrase it in some way. They're giving me like the energy, the download, but I don't know how to put it into words. I'm asking. Okay, I know how to put it into words, but can you help me anyway, Spirit, please? I realized I was putting up a limiting belief right there. They're talking about a tunnel down into your soul. Really? And they're showing me this beautiful spiraling energy. Get deep within. And then the last card that I got for you today, Roy, is expression, about speaking your truth. Roy says, not voluntarily. I was in the military at the time and asked them to assign me any other duty than instructor. So they made me a training instructor. Of course. Oh my God, that's so funny. That's it. I get it though. I get it. I was in a job one time that they kind of ran like the military. And I said, I don't want to fire anybody. I do not want that job to fire anyone. And so they put me in that job to train them, train a whole group of people, and then fire every one of them. I did it one time. And after that, I said, I'll quit if you ever make me do that again. It was so mean. Yeah. But anyway, I bet you did a great job, though. I don't know how I got myself in there. But yeah, I bet you did really well. And you know what? So you may not have wanted to do it because you're such a sensitive, but at the same time, you did it. And that's important because they're saying a preview to the future. But again, they're bringing me back to the end of the reading, which is we were just talking about solitude and tunneling down into your like energy vortex down into your soul, into your heart center, and to speaking your truth and find your expression. So what is it that really means something to you? What excites you, aside from caring for others and caring for your wife, and what, follow, find your own voice within you. They said you can choose to share it or not, but know what it is. Tap into that. Tap into that power. Roy says, act as if, fake it until you make it. Yeah, I know. I heard that many times. I have mixed feelings about the fake it until you make it thing. But I know in business it was effective. But now I look at it more in a different way. But I totally get that. Well, that's pretty cool that you did that. You know, sometimes we create situations as a soul. Here we are panning out the broader perspective where your soul said he won't do that on his own, but we want him to interact from this perspective of a soul of a human that doesn't want to be around other people, and I don't want to be in charge, and I don't want to lead them, I don't want to teach them, just don't, right? And then this, which is kind of funny because I feel like I understand that too. But there, hang on. Right? So your soul is like, and then we put you in this situation and let it unfold in this particular way so that you are forced to be in that situation. And now here you are. And how does your soul grow from this new perspective? How does it affect you? How does it, and that's where you grew exponentially. They're saying it was a exponential growth experience. Roy says, yes, higher self has kicked me in the behind a few times over my lifetime. Yeah, those are teaching tools. That's what Spirit calls them, teaching tools. I do have one last card for you, and it's this one. I love this card. It looks like my dog paws. It says empathy. I see and hear you. So again, that really is at the core, I feel at the core of things that you want to do and you don't want to do. And Roy says, I will say that getting out of my comfort zone has been very rewarding. That's really significant. Yeah, that is really significant, my friend. When we get out of our own way and we get out of our comfort zones and we grow, that's why we're here. That's why we're here in um, this time space reality with lots of contrast to grow and grow and grow. Last card, just hi, Kira Davies, welcome. That just popped out now is number 1, time to collab, Ant Spirit, time to collab. So you might want to look in your space, Roy, and see who it is that you're drawn to collaborate with, because that last card is also for you. Mm-hmm. They're saying like someone who's been an inspiration on your healing journey. They're saying, hear your voice loud and clear. They're showing me like back in the city again. I don't know why we keep going to the city today, but we do. We go wherever Spirit takes us. Top of a building, and you're speaking out and you're speaking out and you're reaching. They're saying megaphone, like your voice, and you're sharing. You're sharing wisdom. You're sharing your wisdom. No, they said technology. And they're showing me hand in hand. So like technology, hand in hand with higher wisdom. They're like healing, health, higher wisdom, technology, hand in glove. They're like hand in glove. Right? I know. Oh, you're so welcome. It was my pleasure. Always a pleasure to read for you, Roy. Yeah, that was really cool. Who's next, guys? Thank you very much for allowing me to read for you today, Roy. Thank you for your generous donation. So again, I am doing readings tonight for a suggested donation of $25. If you are drawn to have your reading, let me know, or donate to either PayPal or Cash App. The link is in the comments. The link is also in the description. All right. And then just let me know in the comments section and you will be next. Cool beans. All right. You guys are all so awesome. Okay. I feel like when I do readings, like this with you guys, that I'm taking like a romp through the woods with my friends, and we're encountering all these different stories as they unfold. Because think about it. I well, if I wouldn't, the questions that you ask and the scenarios that come up when I read for you or when you ask specific questions, they're not they're usually not things that I would think of myself. And if they are, then I can speak from a different perspective, right? But often it'll be something that I've never considered before. And so when spirit comes in, it's very clearly spirit. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, wow, that's really new to me. And and it's fun. I really like what I do. But but I'm not the only one that can do it. You could all do it. Just so y'all know. Y'all. I live in Florida, so I can say y'all. But just even though I was born in New York, New Yorkers don't say y'all. Just saying. They'd be like y'all. But I don't think they say that either. But anyway, yeah. It's yeah, they're giving me the hearts. I love those hearts. Yeah, I just love what I do, but everybody can do it. It's just desire and allowing, And I'm still growing. We're all still growing, you know. I found out something today too. A lot of us woke up at around 2017. David Strickle, who channels the stream, 2017, he said he started doing, channeling the stream. All right. When I started doing readings, 2018 or 17. Hi, Kira. How do I get a reading from you? I would love to read for you, my dear. I am doing readings for donations, suggested donation of $25, and you can use the PayPal link or the Cash App link. That's for a full reading, a full live reading here today. All right. Let me know if you need the links. Okay. I am drawn to pull a card for you. If you want a full reading, let me know, and that you can donate for. But I am drawn to pull a card for you right now, Kira. I'm feeling for the card. It's this one. Is that? Yep, definitely. Oh, okay. Well, there it is. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change, which is obviously why they called my attention to you and asked me to pull a card for you. So you got some stuff going on right now. You're carrying around some baggage with you. They're actually showing me like a cord. Are you showing me a real thing well, it is if you believe it's real. Okay. All right. They're showing me like a yellow cord. One moment. Oh, okay. All right. Therese just commented on something. Thank you, Therese. All right. I don't think she's watching this, but okay. Hang on. All right. So, Kira, they're showing me a yellow cord coming from like your root chakra, trailing behind you. The yellow doesn't feel like a happy yellow. It feels like they're saying like sickly energy. Now, I don't mean you're sick or anything like that. I do feel that you're carrying. I do feel that. Are you feeling all right? Because I kind of feel like maybe not, or you're carrying around the energy of somebody else that's not. So, you have another card for Kira Spirit with guidance. That's the one in my hand. Yeah. Okay. So they're saying surrender, let it go. They're saying let it go. You've been carrying around this burden for a while now. Let it go. So I don't know if that's a relationship that doesn't serve you, or I'm just wanding my lower back now so I can wand it for you and for me because I'm feeling it. Yeah. 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 You're carrying something around, and just let it go. Yeah. I mean, I know it's easier. It could be easier said than done. Because as a human, we complicate things, especially when it has to do with relationships or health or stuff like that. But they're telling you one last thing, Kira. They're saying Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms, that you are not doing this alone. You are not alone, dear. You are not alone. You are your guidance is divinely guided, and you've got a huge team of ascended masters with you, and angels and everybody else. So, yeah, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Kira, for asking for reading. Yep. Okay. We have a few more minutes. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Your energy actually feels lighter to me now than it did when you first got here. Yeah. My pleasure, my dear. Okay, so has everybody seen, you got to see this. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Let's see. How about, wait a minute, let me pull that up. Let me just send her the live in case she wants to watch. Therese is our other admin. So we have all of our admins in the same place. Woohoo! Cool beans. You are so welcome. All right. I want to show you my advertisement that I made yesterday. Some of you have seen it. Oh, my puppies are snoring. There it is. Wait. Okay, share screen. Right, that, and then this, and then Facebook. There it is. Here we go. Hang on a minute. You got me. You got me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You got me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner. Isn't that cool? The name of the song is I'm a Winner. I created the video yesterday, and that is our new advertisement for High Vibrational Mastery, the group. High Vibrational Mastery, the group on Facebook. I invite you guys to join the group. The group is free. The group is awesome. We are soul family reunited. We have 4 amazing admins. At least 2 of whom are here right now. And we just look at Trixie. Look at Trixie. She's just like, I am such a cat. I'm just right here on your thing right there. There I am. She's so cute. Linda says, awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you like. Yeah. So guys, join my group. It's our group. And it's Soul Family Reunited. And what is the group about? I'm in the middle of updating the bio, actually. So what is our group all about? Law of attraction is at its foundation. You can do, be, or have anything you want. Trixie's literally putting her. Do you see this? I have my eyes closed and I'm doing the cards. I'm shuffling. This is Cattail. It's a cat girl. She's so funny. Just want to do it again? Can you do it again? That was so cool. How'd she even do that? Yeah. So I just think that's really great. So it's about the law of attraction. It's about intuitive development, learning to be yourself, self-growth, self-actualization, self-love, releasing all that no longer serves you, letting go of the ego and moving into or just recognizing, you don't have to let go of the ego, but you just recognize what is the ego and what is your soul. And then as you transform, it's all about transformation. That's really what our group is about. I know when I sit down to write the bio, or if one of our admins is drawn to do it, that it's gonna be very, very clear. But this group has been running since 2018, I think. 2018 or 19. And we have like 3,000 people there now. And it's just a beautiful group. And I invite you all, if you're on Facebook or if you're not on Facebook, but you want to be part of our group, it's a really great place. It's a great place. With amazing souls, and everything is high vibrational. You're not going to find any news or any kind of stressful content. I mean, if you do find some of the content stressful, then that's up to you. But nothing is either ever shared or allowed to be shared within that group that would intentionally, with the intention of triggering or something like that, because that's just not what my group is about. It's a happy place. There's plenty of groups. There are plenty of places you can go to stress yourself out, and high vibrational mastery is not one of them. But if you want to evolve and you want to grow and you want to find out, more about your gifts and how to live a life that you really want to live and to manifest all that you truly desire, then that's the right place. Then, if you're drawn, we would love to have you there. All right. Anybody else before I go tonight? Really? Oh, hang on. Teresa said the attachment is unavailable, which is odd but I guess I don't know why. Oh, maybe I never made it public. You know what though? Oh, wait a minute. If I go when I stream from StreamYard, it's automatically public. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's cool. Anyway, Richard said I would love a card if you're drawn. I'm drawn. Yep, I'm drawn. And then I think we'll call it a night because I'm hungry. I'm tired, but soul satisfied. I feel happy. We are going to do this again next week, and I will create a promo. I think we're going to do it again. I'll see where spirit guides me, but there'll be a promo. Assume that it's going to be there. I'm going to see you next Wednesday, same time. We've been doing this for like 2 months now, and I'm happy doing it. But there's also more. We have collabs coming. We have a card I'm getting for you, Richard. I'll show you what it looks like. I love this card. That's beautiful. Call back your protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. Let me ask. Interestingly, you also got the surrender, let it go card. Let's see what they're talking about. They're saying you worry too much. That when we're saying protection, we're talking about raising your vibration. It's a very strong energy. I'm asking who I'm connecting with. Is it one of your guides or? They're showing me the beach. Cleansing yourself in the ocean. And it's weird because they're showing me this, and it looks like the waves going in and out, but it also looks like you've got a cloth or something with you, like it almost looked like you were doing like you're not doing laundry in the ocean, but I don't know. I don't know what this is. Spirit, what is that? What is that? And then you pick up the seawater, and you cleanse yourself. You cleanse your own aura. That's what they're talking about. So it's the seawater going in and out, and then you're picking up the water and you're pouring it on yourself. You're cleansing yourself with this water, and you're grounding. You have bare feet. You're grounding. Take off the rubber flip flops. You're grounding in the earth, in the sand. I feel like you're holding on to a lot of energy. saying to discharge it. If you're drawn to discharge it, then it will come out of your fingertips, your palms, the chakras there, the soles of your feet, your toes. These are all activated on me right now. And then the base of your spine. And just visualize all this energy just leaving your body, asking Mother Earth to take and absorb and transmute any energy that no longer serves you, that you are releasing. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that she's doing it. It's actually happening right now while we're talking. So Spirit's doing this. They said you had a lot of energy to discharge. You were holding on to a lot, but it feels so much better now. Can you feel a difference? And that's what I've got for you, Richard. I hope that resonates with you. I hope that felt good. And Richard says, oh, that is the truth. Linda says, quick question. What time are you on each Wednesday? Kimmy says 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, it's true. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday nights, which is also 4 p.m. Pacific and 12 UK. And Richard says, I can. Isn't that awesome? I didn't know they were going to do that. I never actually know exactly what they're going to do until they do it, you know. And I was drawn to your name, and then once we started the reading, and then I felt all this energy and just how to discharge it. They really are showing me water, like a bath or something. They're salt bath. They're really recommending salt water for you. It'll help to complete the grounding. So if you're near an ocean, or salt or a bath where you put like pink salt or sea salt in it, or table salt, if that's what you've got, you know what I'm saying? Just ground. Epsom salt. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. You know that I had losses in 2021, family losses, and I'm holding on to a lot. Yeah, that was, and a beach vacation in June. Oh, I love that. That's divine. That is divine. I'm sorry for your losses. Yeah, you we're holding on to a lot. I felt it, and that's why they just had to release it. And we did, but I'm so glad. If you are drawn, I also offer uh, two different kinds of healing. Actually, probably three. Energetic cord removals, which that if you feel drawn, that will serve you for sure. Or where I hold space for spirit to remove any additional cords. They just did a lot of it right now, but it would be it's a more in-depth process. Um, anyway, if that's something you're drawn to do, you can inbox me and I'll tell you about it. Um, I feel that would be the best one for you. They're also saying trance healing, which I do as part of the ECR. You know what? In reality, what they're showing me is that when I do a healing session, they're going to do whatever the person needs. So if they need cords removed or chakras aligned or cleansed, you know what I'm saying? That's what they're showing me right now. That I can call it whatever I want, and I can have different names on different services. But my intention is to help somebody heal, and they're going to do whatever they're going to do to do that. I'm going to facilitate it, but they're going to do that through me, and so it doesn't really matter what I call it, which is interesting. Lena says, did my departed friend sent you a message yet? No, dear, I haven't received anything yet. And again, I don't do mental mediumship as a rule. I do it a la carte, not really a la carte. It's not really what I'm trying to say. When it comes in. But if you are specifically looking to talk to a dearly departed loved one, I can recommend some brilliant mediums to you who do that specifically, where that's like the soul, like the way, like where I do readings and healings and stuff like that, where they talk to dead people all the time, and it's fabulous, you know, and I really love and admire what they do. It's just a different angle. I'm always like and broader perspective. But I totally understand the desire to want, what, you can also talk to your own dearly departed loved ones. Sometimes we get in our own way. All right, so let's talk about this for a minute. So we sometimes get in our own way, and what's my hair doing? Is it blowing or doing something? I don't know. Okay. Um, when we miss people, sometimes they're right next to us, and that we may not be aware of it. Well, I kind of am now, but most people aren't aware of it, and so they just get really sad. Maybe they're sad and they're grieving now, and because suddenly they're thinking about this past loved one. But the reason that they're suddenly thinking about this past loved one is because they're there with them. So if you have a moment, Linda, when your dearly departed friend is where you're suddenly feeling the loss, and it's like, oh, I can't believe you're gone, or whatever you're feeling, you know what I mean? But it feels like it's just, I invite you to stop for a moment, just be aware of it, say, oh man, I can really feel I miss you. Oh, wait a minute. That means you're right here. And say hi. Say hi. You can still cry if you want to, but say hi. And then ask if there's a message or a sign. Ask them to give you a sign if you're drawn. Show me a feather today or something like that. Let me know you're here or whatever, or something that's intimate for you two, something that would be special for you two. And then you'll know the sign was, you know what I mean? I'm feeling drawn to say that to you specifically. So I do feel, she goes, yes, I've experienced that quite often. Thank you. Yeah, because he's with you a lot. He says more than you know. But I foresee you writing. I'm seeing automatic writing where you are connecting with him and talking to him. And so maybe you're writing a question down on paper. Hmm. And then you just, when the answer flows through, you just write. And you might think it's yourself at first, and that's okay. Don't even worry about it. Just write. Write whatever the answer is. Ask another, and then like maybe write some questions to your loved one, and then just write the answers. You'll start to realize rather quickly. Excuse me, energy is moving through me right now. You'll start to realize rather quickly that the answers are not coming from you, and some might be, but the rest of them aren't. And you'll know, as long as it feels good. I would again, energy is moving. That's crazy. I would definitely ground first, and set an intention, like in love and light, or in Jesus' name, or the angels, whatever. You know what I mean? Set the intention for the greatest and highest good. There you go. I'm only receiving energy that's for the greatest and highest good. And if you're specifically interested in connecting with that loved one who's on the other side, then it's interesting. The other side, is that accurate, Spirit? They said not really. Well, yeah, it is. The other side of the veil. That's what the other side is then. The other side of the veil. But the veil doesn't really exist. It's just an expression because they're really in another dimension. So they're not really somewhere out there. They're really right here. It's just another dimension that most of us can't see with our physical eyes. Some can, but everybody can connect. We all have gifts to do. Hi, Therese. There you are. A different frequency. Yes, well said. A different frequency. And that is our other admin. So all our admins are here tonight. Yeah, party on. Anyway, I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you, Linda. And thank you very much for being here. And I hope I'll see you next week too. That would be awesome. And Amy Fishlock Collins says, hey there, I'm new to this group. Is there anything for me? Well, hi, welcome, Amy. Okay, last call for readings. I am doing full private. I do have private readings. If anybody wants a private reading or healing, or other psychic service, mentorship, whatever, inbox me on Facebook. I have a website, highvibrationalmastery.com, but I personally like to book my clients directly. So use Messenger if you want to book with me, because I like to connect with the person and find out what days and times are best and feel the energy before I ever book the client. That's just how I work. I don't randomly, I don't randomly let people just book with me and that I don't know who they are and I'm surprised when I get there. I really like to know to meet them and talk to them first. And personally, this way I can make sure that you have the information that you need, that I book it for you, that we get the right day and time and everything is all situated. And plus you get to meet me and I get to meet you for, on Messenger. So I like that. That resonates with me. Yeah. But I do have a nice website if you want to visit. Amy, I've got a card for you. And it's this one. Self-worth. Love what you see. Yeah, this will be the last card for tonight. Unless somebody donated, let me just take a look. Yeah, stay logged in. No, okay. So this is the last one. So self-worth, love what you see. And saying focus on what you love about yourself. Choose to focus on what you love about yourself. What do I love about myself? Well, I love my hair. I love my eyes. I love my intellect. I love my ability to be compassionate with people. I love my sense of exploration. I love whatever. Yep. And they're also saying this success, honor your gifts. So I feel very positive. Your energy feels very positive. Energy, Amy. I almost called you energy. Energy fishlock. Amy, feels very positive, and they are mentioning your gifts. So it's all about self worth, loving yourself, focusing on self love, and you'll be very successful. And you do have very strong gifts that you're aware of at moments, in moments. They will unfold in divine timing. And they never did this before. So I guess they're suggesting that you massage your third eye. Crown chakras. That's so weird. That's different. I've never seen that before. So that's what I'm getting. What I'm seeing, like massaging your third eye. If you want to open your gifts and massage your chakras, is that a real thing? Well, obviously it's a real thing because they're they're doing it. I just never saw. They never said that before like that. Saying speak your truth and shake it up, like literally shake, like right now, like just you want to shake up your energy. I invite everybody to do that. Believe in yourself, stimulate the pineal gland. That's it. That's the ticket. That is exactly it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's important because that shakes our energy. Kimmy says, yes, I've seen that before. Oh, okay. Cool. We've got our whole high vibrational admin team here today. Hello. Hello. Alrighty. I am done for this evening. I am going to go forage for food in my kitchen. And I love you guys. Yes, we'll be here again next Wednesday. Now, tomorrow at 7 p.m., energy needs to move. Exactly. Exactly. Amy says, okay, thank you. You're very welcome, my dear. You are very welcome. Tomorrow, I'll be going live at 7 with someone, and I don't know who it is yet. And they probably don't know yet either, but it's going to happen. So, see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. That'll be fun. Thank you. Oh, you're very welcome, Kira Davies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is there anybody that's super, like, really, really is drawn to have a card and I didn't pull one for you? Let me know right now before I go. I will do it. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Well, it doesn't have to be forever. Just, oh, that's cool. So this wasn't in the box. I'm going to share this with the world here. Heather, admin, hello. Okay. Number 56, which is 5 and 6 is 11. Spider spirit. Make your dreams real. Oh, look at that. See how spider spins his web? You're curious about something. Absolutely. What is it, my dear? I'm taking the cards back out. I'm drawn to these. So what would you like to know? There we go. Okay. One moment. I will drink. My very cold coffee, but it's good though. Let's see if you pick up any guidance on it. I dreamt of a person whom I haven't had contact with in nearly 20 years. All right, let's see. Let me move these guys over here. Okay. And I'm thinking of reestablishing the connection. But the time may not be right. The question I'm getting is, why would the time not be right? Let me see what else. You're connecting with this person on the astral. No, you'll be next, Heather. I was going to ask you if you did have a question, so you'll be next, my dear. Okay, so Therese, where were we just now? Yeah, that you're connecting with this person on the astral, and there's a reason why you dreamt of them. Because our dreams aren't something random. That's generally us working and or playing or living on the astral, because hang on, I'm moving my fan, and hang on, I'm also changing my position because my tushy is hurting me, so I'm gonna move. Okay, that's better. Got my sunflower shirt on. Let me see. And Teresa says, yes, I'm aware that we've been in contact all this time. But on the physical, that's another story. Yeah, I can understand that. Let me see. It has to do with your own alignment and your own desire to connect. And why? If there was a rift, and you're looking to make amends or seek amends of some sort, they're saying let it go until you're ready. They're saying to absolve yourself and others of the situation, to forgive and forget and start anew and start fresh. From your now perspective. They are saying the timing is divine. They're saying the timing is divine. Can you say that again, please? For you to look within yourself and to love others. Through a judgment-free lens, through a heart center. They're showing me a heart-centered green lens. They show me like a spotlight. Back in the day, spotlights used to have those gels, the colored gels. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but the colored gels that would come down, you could put like a green gel, the light would go through it, and then you pick up the green gel, maybe the yellow gel, and they're showing me a green gel. So that's the filter, through your heart filter, your heart chakra filter, just to express, to share, to observe, to connect, to interact from that heart-centered perspective without any expectations. They're inviting you to go into this without any expectations of what it will be, what it was, or what you want the person to do or say. Just if you're drawn to connect. And they're also saying you may have to hold space because if you come from a heart-centered, neutral perspective, and this person may have some rocks in their socks, they're saying. That's funny. Some rocks in their socks. And they might be stepping on them a little bit. You know what I mean? And so, but your calm, authentic good nature will help that balance them out, and it will help them realize they have rocks in their socks. And so they take their socks off and they throw out the rocks. And then they're like, oh, I have no rocks in my socks now, and I could just walk comfortably. That was fascinating. And then Therese says, in my dream, he told me to be comfortable with him after all we've been through. Yeah, that's I think that's the same. That's I feel like that's the same message that you're getting with him and his rocks and his socks and stuff. I feel like that's yeah. So I hope that resonates with you. I hope that was helpful. I do. Hello, Sweet Eyes Lattimore. What a beautiful name, Sweet Eyes. I like that. Do you have time to read my energy? I might. I do if you want to donate, and then I might if you don't want to donate anyway. So right now I have a question I'm answering for Heather. Heather, and thank you, Therese. Thank you for being here, and thank you for allowing me to read for you, and thank you for being such an amazing moderator, part of our admin team. You guys are amazing. All right, Heather says, also our admin. Join High Vibrational Mastery, the group. We have the greatest group ever. I'm just saying. Heather says, I had a question about pursuing school. So what is the question about pursuing school, Heather? You're welcome. And you're welcome. Okay. Okay, so let me get back to Heather. Now, Heather, if you have a more specific okay. Well, that's the question then. About pursuing school. Okay. Is there a specific question about that, or just you're considering pursuing school? The Eagle card is coming up. Finding the right path. Okay. Choice. Gotcha. They're saying Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back. And this is number 23, which 2 and 3 is 5. Let's change. Look at this royal, beautiful bird. Spirit has your back. Whatever choice you make, Spirit has your back. Whatever choice you are drawn to make is the right choice for you. You're also getting Truth Transcends Illusion, Dragonfly Spirit, number 22. Oh my gosh. Like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, yeah. And it is about collaboration too. But it's also about manifestation and abundance. She was going to have a concern regarding an attendance requirement that I don't align with. Okay. They're giving me the expression. I don't like that expression, Spirit. You know that expression. There's more than one way to, and I'm not going to finish it because I don't like the expression. We'll change it. There's more than one way to go about it. Thank you. There's more than one way to go about it. Therese says there's no wrong choice. Move forward, and you'll be guided on to the next steps. Words of wisdom. Let me see what the next card is, Heather. Look at this. You're getting all like, this is crazy. Look, you got the eagle with the crown, and you've got the owl with the crown, number 43. And this says, Owl Spirit, you see clearly now. You see clearly now. So follow your own guidance. Follow your gut. If you don't feel drawn to meet that requirement, then that's not a healthy requirement for you. There'll be another way to go about it. They're saying, open your mind to possibilities. Change is possible if you allow it. And the last card I have for you, Heather, is Scarab Beetle Spirit. Magic works through you. You're going to be able to, and that's another 7, by the way. 5 and 2 is 7 as well as the other card. Yeah, that's what I want, to remain open to another way to do it. And that's what they're saying. Magic works through. You're going to create another way. You're going to literally create another way to do it. Yep. Yep. You don't have to do it that way. You stay true to you. Hang on. A card fell on the floor. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, card? There you are. Ugh. And the last card is this one. It is 45. Do you notice you're getting a lot of birds? Here, let's see what's going on. Parrot Spirit? Watch your words. Okay. So what does that mean, Spirit? Oh, okay. Has to do with the law of attraction and what it is that you want to create, making sure that you're creating what you truly want, instead of the opposite of it by blocking it. And oh, look at that. We have 717 on the screen right now. I love that. They're saying it's going to transpire. They're saying hold out for what feels right. They said you'll know it when you see it. And the last one, this one. Slow and steady wins the race. Turtle Spirit. So you might have to have a little bit of patience. But they're saying that's what this is about. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to manifest for you. Yeah, exactly, Kim. It was 7 people and 17 likes and stuff like that. You're very welcome, Heather. You're very welcome. Ugh. Kimmy, do you want a card? I know Sweet Eyes does if she's still here. Hello, Jay Dillinger. Welcome. Okay. I will pull one more card. You know, that's a good idea. Okay, let's see. Okay. Kimmy Siegel, you're up next. Show me a big bear. Big bear. But he's leaning forward and he's carrying something. How do I show you this? Something behind him. I don't know if I can show you that. Why is he doing that, Spirit? The big bear. He's leaning forward. He's carrying something behind him. Pensive. He's pensive. Thinking. Pacing. Now they're showing me honey. So they're showing me like like you might see a beehive in like a Winnie the Pooh movie or something like that, where the beehive goes around and around, and then there's a little bee. Show me that. There's the honey, and the bear's thinking about how to get the honey. He says there's got to be a better way. I can do this. I'm a smart bear. The honey's right there. I can see it. But if I reach it, I get stung. So, but it's right there. I can taste it. And so it is. Has to do with your quest for abundance and allowing, or however you interpret the bear scenario as well. Yeah. Bear is one of my guides. He's so present. He's a big bear. I can't get a lock on brown, black, or grizzly. They're like they're just saying them all. It's a bear. It's a big bear. Big, strong male energy too. Okay, gender neutral, fine spirit, but it feels male to me. Big bear. How can I get that, honey? It's right there. I see it right there. I can taste it. It's right there. And if I reach it, I'm gonna get stung. I don't want to get stung. How do I get that? They're posing the question for you. You know what? I really like. Yes, it feels male. Okay, right? Okay. Yeah, bear feels male. Your bear spirit guide feels male. And the last one card I just got is this one for you, Kimmy. Number 4, the angels. Badger spirit, be fearless and bold. Oh my God, they're saying the bear should just reach out and grab the honey. Even if it stings for a moment or whatever, you'll get over it. Be brave, bear. You're a big bear. Just reach out, grab the honey, eat the honey, and you got it. It's really not that complicated. The honey's right there. The bees will be okay, you know. They might be a little angry or whatever. They're just saying be fearless and bold. That was really cool. I love getting visions like that. Honestly, I'm pretty sure if I just wait, I can get visions all the time. Sometimes I'm using the cards, and so they work with me that way. But I know, like, she goes, love it, and my number is 4. I love it too. Yeah, specifically for you too. You know, they want to give you a. I can't even begin to tell you how many times I've pulled this card today, no matter how many times I mix the deck, guys. This is really a time of collaboration. 2022 is all about collaboration. Time to collaborate. I know this is a message for our team as well, to do some team building, right? And bend some spoons together and create stuff. But it's not just for us, because other people are watching this too. Although it is for us, but it's for others as well. This is important. To collaborate. We're going to be doing more stuff, but I don't want to. Yes, I'm so glad. Yeah, I don't. I think the public right here isn't the place for me to talk about all this with you guys, but I really want to talk with you guys because I'm excited about all the things we're going to create. Indeed. All right. Is anybody? Okay, she must be gone. Sweet Eyes, she's gone already. So it's just probably. Well, if you're still here, just let me know. I would have pulled a card for her. But here, all right. So I will pull a card for you. There you are, my dear. Siri says we should schedule a Zoom for the 4 of us. Absolutely. I almost said a nasty word. Absolutely. Yes, 100%. Definitely. Oh, Human, welcome. She's here. Thank you, Heather. And hello, Human. And I'm glad you're here. Okay. Well, it's weird because the thing only says 3, but there's clearly more than 3. You're welcome, dear. All right. Okay, we've got number 53, which is 5 plus 3 is 8. That is the number of abundance. The beautiful seahorse spirit says, watch and wait. Is this about a relationship? I feel like this has something to do with a relationship. Feels like a man. You're also getting bat spirit. A rebirth is assured. Number 5. Are you looking to get back together with somebody? This feels very linear, but that's what I'm getting. Let me see if there's anything else. They're saying, trust your gut. I also got one last card for you. No, just want new love. Okay. They're saying number two, which is a pairing, which is a couple. All right. Like this is a whole year of collabs and all that. Antelope spirit. Life is speeding up. Human says the sunflowers are the coolest. Thank you. And I have one on my shirt too. Let's see, sweet eyes. Let me see. It's in the making. Spirit's showing me like a pot, like a cauldron, like or like a soup tureen, but it looks more like a cauldron, but it's just like an image, a vision, and so it's like all the ingredients to show me all the. Okay, so it's a cauldron, like a makeup, like as if there were a potion, just a vision here, and they're showing me, okay, sweet, caring, kind, drives a nice car, whatever. You're all these things that you want, and you're putting them in the mix. You're putting them in the mix, and you're stirring the soup. And now, what does it mean to stir the soup, Spirit? They said, set your sights high. Come from love, your heart center. Don't compromise yourself. They're saying this time, so I feel like you've done that before. Don't compromise yourself this time. They said, learn to allow to love and be loved. Learn to allow to love and be loved. I'm just sharing the words as I perceive them. Hopefully, they make some kind of sense. They're saying there's no magic fairy dust. Although it kind of looks like there is in my vision. It looks like golden and stuff. Maybe there is magic fairy dust. The magic fairy dust would be the self-love. And knowing what it is that you truly want and what you don't want in a partner. And then being that. Because like attracts like. That which like unto itself is drawn. That is a law of attraction. So if you want a certain type of person, interestingly, they're saying with certain credentials, they're saying just to be that and to allow that and to just, they're saying come from your heart space. And know that all is well. What is that number? So 7 and 8 is 15. Interesting. So that's what I've got for you, my dear. I hope that resonates. She says the stirring is her putting her energy and intention into it. Indeed. It's true. Yep. Into manifesting, attracting her desires. That's exactly what it is. Yep. Thanks so much. You're very welcome. I like how you have a way of putting my vision into words, which I like that. I like that's cool. Yeah. Because you receive it the way I'm receiving it too. At least this then. Anyway, that was very cool. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I didn't miss anybody, right? I've got Kimmy, Therese, Heather, and all our new friends. Oh, and Human says alchemy, perhaps. Indeed. And thank you, Human. Thank you for watching. I love your name. And thank you for watching on YouTube. Please, if you're drawn, like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Human, did you want a card before I go? Is Jay still here? Well, if Jay and Human are still here and you want a card, let me know. But these will be the very, very last ones for the night because I'm tired. Peace, love, and happiness. Peace, love, and happiness to you too, my dear. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for being here. You are awesome, and I appreciate you. All right. I don't think Jay is here. So, all right. Time for me to go to bed. First eat and then go to bed. Where's my microphone? Hey! I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you all who are watching on the replay. And whatever it is that, take what resonates, guys. Take what resonates. Because even if you're not, even if you weren't here live and you're watching the replay, there's a message for you. If you're drawn to watch this video, well, you're at the end of it now. If you're still here, hey, thank you. But that means there were definitely messages here for you. And so enjoy them. Enjoy. I love you all. You are the best. I'm the best team in the whole universe. I'm so blessed. And I thank you all so much. I love you so much. Good night, everybody.